Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the second part of today's stream, where we, well, I don't know, what are we gonna do, guys? We, just met the great Solvinus, he who solved the problem of the giant behemoth, and Volt flew away into the night.
Yeah, so real quick, I think you sort of answered this question, but Solvinus is human,
Oh, yes,
right?
he's
not
human.
he's not
Yes.
an
No,
elf.
no, no, no,
Yeah.
he's human.
Yeah. Okay.
No, thank you.
Great.
I don't
Yeah,
think
because
I actually said that. I just said that he was
yeah,
like Jamie Lannister and Prince
super
Charming
handsome.
in
Yeah.
anime shonen form. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Cool. I just wanted to double
Yeah.
check on
No,
that,
he's
but
human.
I think we're still headed towards the direction that Volt went.
Okay. Yeah. You sort of quickly move out of the area. Well, quickly being a relative term, given.
I'm going to
Yeah,
run. I'll run. What does it look like
Holding
when I run?
Satus.
With Satus.
Yeah, I think that there's
Oh.
kind of a point of diminishing returns in terms
Yeah.
of zombie Helena trying to go faster while also trying to carry Satus.
Yeah.
So I can't really run?
I mean, I think that if you drop Satus, like, that might be okay, but...
I'm not... No. Okay. So we're shambling.
We're shambling.
Okay.
I will grant you a brisk trot.
Thank you.
Okay.
You are briskly trotting out of the kind of municipal area of the district and into kind of the more residential area. And as you sort of like move into territory that now seems to be like kind of, imagine Beverly Hills, sort of these like intersecting weaving paths that take to these like palatial walled off estates. Everybody roll me a d20.
16.
19.
As you round a corner, you run into a patrol of 4 dwarves. The head of which is a woman with braided blonde hair, and what other interesting quality, Emma?
She's got very long pointy fingernails, which looks unusual
Alright.
on a patrol person.
Got it. Yeah. This woman who appears to be in charge of this patrol will sort of hold up her hand and go, "Whoa there. Can we help you?"
Maybe we are looking for our bird that flew off.
I'm so sorry. No part of me was ready for that. Let's try that again. let's all right, back to 1. Reset. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Whew.
We are looking for our very large, rare bird that flew off. We were over by the Palace of Justice, meeting the great hero, and we left our bird outside, and it got upset and flew over in this direction. Have you seen a very large flying creature?
Yes, ma'am. I think that I saw that flying creature back down this way. If you'll just follow me, I can
Okay.
help you out.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Back this way, please, if you'll just turn around and we can walk back that way.
Where are you
Where
taking?
we just came?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't-
I heard reports of a big flying creature down by militia headquarters. So why don't we go have a nice chat with them?
Militia head.
That's the wrong
No.
direction.
We saw it go this way. So thank you. If we don't find it, we'll find you over there.
One moment, because
Yeah.
well, you see.
No. Thank you. Thank
One
you
moment,
very
one
much.
moment,
Let's go.
one
Let's
moment.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
One moment. Yeah, sorry.
We're going.
Thank you.
Wait. But I'm afraid that when 3 strangers happen upon a patrol in the middle of the wealthiest district of the city, and one of them looks like they've just been roughed up in about 4 different kinds of fights. She gestures at you, Calistoga. one of you is currently unconscious and being carried by the other one, gestures at Satus, and the other one is, I hate to put this indelicately, a zombie. I sort of can't just assume that everything that is happening here is on the level.
She prefers to be called Helena.
I'm called Helena, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, I hope that you understand why I can't simply assume that everything is in good order here.
Listen, we're just here to find our bird and go, okay?
That's fine, and I'm just here to make sure that no suspicious characters are around the homes of the city's elite. And I have to tell you, right now you are very
If we
suspicious.
see any, we will tell you. Oh.
Listen, I happen to be very close friends with Solvinus.
Yes, who isn't these days?
The hero of the city.
I'm sure.
And I don't think he'd like it if I told him how you were treating me.
Well, ma'am, that's a bridge
And my
that
friends.
we'll have to cross when we cross it. And if you can, if you can get him to come here and tell me that you have a personal invitation to his home, that's one thing. If you can get,
We do.
okay,
He told us to meet him at the Phoenix Roost.
Ma'am, do you have any idea how many, let's just say it, groupies we have to expel from this?
We are not
We are
groupies.
not groupies. In fact,
at
my
us.
friend here quite dislikes him. So,
Look, I am not here to judge why, or in what manner anyone
We're
wants to
feeling
have any
judged.
dalliance.
yeah.
But I'm just telling you, I have been told to be on high alert. I've been told to not let any suspicious characters around these estates. And right now, once again, you look extremely roughed up. Your friend here looks unconscious. For all I know, he's the victim of a kidnapping. And you are
No, he's just
undead. This is highly suspicious.
I can see why you would think that.
Grand.
But my friend here, Cal talks to Helena and Helena, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of this.
How many of them are
4.
there?
I can't take them all. I'm still pretty tapped out magic-wise.
How are you health-wise?
Health-wise, I'm okay. I'm pretty sure I took a potion and or Satus healed me. So
I don't know. I don't really want to beat them up, and I certainly don't want us to end up in jail, but we really don't have time for this.
we really
Quick
don't know.
perception check, both of you.
10.
6.
I mean, they don't look like the strongest motherfuckers in the world, but like, they've been assigned to patrol this particular part of the city. Like, these are, like, they've got good armor on, they seem to have good equipment. You think that you can probably take them, but you also suspect that it's going to be, like, at least moderately a fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we persuade them, vanish, come back a slightly different route?
I've
bribe them.
I've been trying to deceive and or intimidate them. But
The sheer what the fuckness of the portrait that you paint. And I'm sorry, but like, we have not had to deal with this in an urban
Yeah.
scenario yet, so we're gonna have to start
Yeah.
dealing with it. Makes
Yeah, I
it
guess that's
really
fair.
hard to just
Yeah.
kind of get away with this.
Listen,
I'm listening.
this is a life or death situation for everybody. And I can't get into the details, but we are literally trying to save the world here, and I need my bird to do it. So I would really appreciate it if you could just let us look for the birds.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Seven.
She'll sort of let out a low, slow exhale and go, right. Here's the deal. If all you want to do is look for a bird, we'll
Yeah.
come with you and escort you and make sure that you leave the neighborhood at the end of the night or when you found your bird.
Okay.
And I'm
That's fair.
and
I can live with that.
and I'm very sorry, but I simply cannot let you cart off an unconscious body. We,
This is our friend.
Miss,
Yeah,
I'm very
this
sorry,
is-
but I only have your word for it. And
He's narcoleptic.
Mm-hmm.
well, in that case, we can, at the end of the night we can take him back to headquarters. I just need him to wake up and tell me that he really was okay with being carried around like a sack of potatoes. And then you can leave behind where you're staying in the city. We can just like do it all nice and proper. How's that for a compromise?
Where are we gonna put him?
I see no reason why the current arrangement doesn't need to change until we can escort you back to the god headquarters, which you need to walk past in
Okay.
order to leave the caldera. He can get a bed
Okay.
there.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
very welcome.
Yes. All right. Now let's go look for the bird.
Tell me more
Great.
about this bird and why you think that it went this way. Most of the avian creatures are giving this a wide berth ever since those two monsters moved in.
You mean the dragons?
Yes, they scared practically everything else off the sky.
You know, our bird is a very special bird, and I think he might be drawn to danger.
When did those dragons turn up?
What was it, about 3 days ago, when Solvinus came in and swooped in and killed that creature? Ever since then, the city's been throwing
okay.
bridges and estates and things at him. I think they're making him a knight. I think they're making him maybe the knight.
The
I-
night.
he looks like the
Yeah,
knight.
so telling me.
Yeah. Well,
What's your names, by the way? I'm Lieutenant Prima Alvarez.
Prima Alvarez. Nice to meet you. I'm Cal.
Pleasure.
I'm Calistoga Vance. Nice to meet you.
Helena.
Wonderful. That's slightly gooier than I expected it to be.
Yeah. It's
I'm doing my
it's
best.
No,
unpleasant.
I understand it's not
hello.
your. It's just a situation that you're in. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
No,
It's
not.
a long story. It's a long story. Speaking of,
Well,
you don't
why don't
have
you go on
any.
ahead and start telling me the story while we walk around and look for your bird?
Yeah, because it went that way.
Great.
Cal.
Let's walk
And-
in that way.
Yeah, is that by any chance the direction that the dragons are?
It sort of vaguely is, maybe going a little bit the pretty route, but yes.
Okay.
Actually,
Uh,
as the crow flies, it might be fairly straight in that direction.
Uh-huh.
well, he's bigger than a crow, but
What kind of bird is he?
but he does fly.
A big one.
Big bird.
Would you care to maybe vague that up a little for me?
You know, a rare breed. They're not seen much in the world.
And the name of that
big
breed
wings.
is?
You know, I can't remember. It's
Roll me a deception
I'm
check.
not. Okay. Deception I'm good at. So that'll be a 21.
Yikes. All right, you see
Yeah.
us Prima kind of like, shrugs and is like, all right,
Yeah.
that's your business, I guess.
Yeah, he was gifted to me when I was very young.
I see.
But just out of curiosity, we're new to town in case that wasn't obvious.
You don't say.
But yeah, but you don't happen to have a temple to the Night Star here, do you?
She'll kind of like glance at her men, and they'll all sort of do like various.
No.
She's like, not really. Not particularly one for her
Okay.
disciples here. We barely get to see the moon in
Okay.
most towns with the amount of smog that we get here. So,
Oh, that's unpleasant.
you learn to live with it. Cost of industry and all.
Great. So yeah, but so in terms of how we got here, well, we actually are somewhat of heroes ourselves, and
Yeah.
we also slayed some pretty big beasties.
Man, no offense, but
and-
right now I wouldn't trust you to save a cat from a tree.
That's fair, honestly.
You
That's
certainly
fair.
don't
But
look
we
the
normally
hero types.
Excuse
because
me.
we don't look like Solvinus? Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
man-
that's pretty shallow. That's
One of the sort of other guys will pipe up and sort of go like, I mean, she's kind of being harsh, but she's got a point. You sort of look like a stiff breeze might blow you over at the moment.
hey, I can take a stiff breeze.
Yeah, Cal's pretty tough.
All right.
Yeah.
Forget we said anything. Apologies and all. Let's keep
that's
looking
okay.
for the bird.
Yeah,
Great.
great. Volt.
That's his name. His name's
The name's
Volt.
Volt. Oh,
The
Volt.
name's Volt.
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 In time,
Nothing.
you arrive at the outskirts of the biggest villa that you've seen so far.
Whoa.
And as you sort of pull up to the gate, you see a sign that says Phoenix Roost.
Ah,
Ah,
this is where we're supposed to meet him.
yes.
This
This
is where
is
you're supposed
this
to meet
is
your
where we're.
Volt?
Well, no.
No, this is where we're supposed to meet Solvinus.
Yes, ma'am.
Later.
You and lots of other young eligible bachelorettes in the city, I'm telling you.
Hey,
We were
it's
gonna
not
talk
like that. We're
about-
just talking. Yeah. We're
Ah,
looking to go into business together.
okay, sure, whatever you say.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
Volt. I don't think I see your
Volt!
bird, ma'am.
Volt.
Roll me a quick
Volt.
perception check.
11?
Beth?
A natural one.
Oh no. I like how you tried to just not answer.
It's not necessary.
Zombie Helena's ear like falls off for a moment before she hastily
no.
reattaches
I
it.
need that.
You do need it.
I need all of the things.
Yeah, no, like it is kind of a quiet night around you.
Volt.
I reckon he's in there.
Yeah. He's
Well, look, if you ask the gate man and the gate man can let you through, we can have a look inside. But that's the best I can do.
okay. Okay, and you can come with us. That's fine.
All
It's-
right.
I got the sense that he came here.
Yeah, he came this way.
What are you
anyway.
basing
Yeah.
that on?
Intuition. Call it a mother's intuition.
Sure.
Cal, it's like its mother.
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess.
Okay, very good. Righto. Well, all right.
Okay. Hi there. Hello. Did you have you
this
seen
beleaguered man that is sitting at a gate, surrounded by 5 other guards, looks up from a book and goes, "Good evening.
Hi there.
Name?"
Calistoga Vance.
Not on the list. Have a pleasant evening.
But it could if our friends here in the militia escorted us in, could we just have a look around for my
What
bird?
did you say your name was?
Calistoga Vance, aka Cal.
With a K?
Yeah.
Not on the list.
But
We were invited. Like we
we
really
were. We just met Solvinus.
Prima will sort of go like, "Ma'ams, I feel for you, but you have to understand, half the city is using that line at the moment."
But it's true.
Yeah. But for us, it's
The gate man
true.
will go, "When the resident comes back, if he puts you on the list, then you can go in. Until then,
Okay.
pleasant evening."
Have you seen a really big bird?
Ma'am, I'm not at liberty to discuss the elements that are found within the villa. Well, you can't say that we didn't try, says Prima. We can keep an eye out for the bird if you leave the details.
Well,
What do we do?
maybe we sneak around the side and break in.
Okay. But we have to lose these guys first.
We do.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's go back to the guardhouse so that we can get your friend here taken care of.
You think you could sneak while I bring him back to
You mean you think the zombie Helena could sneak while I...
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest, Cal.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know.
Roll me a quick perception check, both of you two, please.
Okay.
7.
8.
Yeah, as you were saying, never mind me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Dang it.
Zombie Helena's not the sneakiest. She would be willing, obviously.
It might take quite a diversion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I tell you what, Helena, could you, and I'm talking to zombie Helena.
Me.
Yes, you. Could you bring Satus back to the station, and I'll meet you there. I just have
what?
to their station where they want to take him to make sure that we're not like accosting him,
I guess.
kidnapping him against his will.
I'm gonna go with Prima.
Yeah.
Prima will sort
Would
of
that
go,
be okay?
Whoa. And what are you gonna be doing, Miss Cal?
I just want to take one last little look around.
Well, all right. Well,
I promise I'm not going to do anything fishy.
Roll a deception check on that blatant lie.
That I rolled an 18 and I get to add 14 to it, so I'm pretty sure that makes a 32.
Wow. All right. Well, Lieutenant Alvarez will go, ma'am, I'm happy to have you take another look around, but I'll need to stay with you until you do. The boys can take your friend here back to the guard post.
Okay. Let's all just, fine, we'll all go together.
Okay, let's all go around the building.
Yeah?
I'll go round the building?
For one last look, presumably.
Yeah, okay.
But also, let's...
Like,
think less building, think more compound. There's probably,
huge.
Like a main building and, like, a guest house and some grounds, a big pool. It's a big property behind these walls.
Looks nice.
We've got to get in. We have got to find a way in.
I know, but maybe when Solvinus comes back,
And
that's how we'll get in.
It's so long, and then he'll talk more.
It's true, but I don't know what else to do. I would try to sneak in myself, but I'm not in great shape to do anything, and I need to rest at least for a night to have my book recharge. So, when my book recharges, then I can sneak in. But until then, I don't know. I wish you were here in,
I wish that too. It's
yeah, in your full corporeal form.
Right. That's one more turn around the property, and nary a bird in sight.
Do we see
Bolt!
any
Ma'am, it's getting late. I understand the urgency, but I also need you to keep your voice relatively low.
Do we see any evidence of dragons
Yeah.
or ways of entering the compound
Yeah.
from the outside in a sneaky fashion?
I mean, the sky is a good one.
The sky?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean to enter the
Yes.
compound?
Yeah,
yes. Yeah. That makes sense.
Roll me a perception check for that, Beth.
I'm getting 7.
Signs
well
of
on this, are
dragons?
we?
Not really. There's maybe 1 or 2 trees that if you were to climb them, a rather heroic leap would maybe let you scale the wall. but there's no obvious like, yes, this like well-positioned ivy. There you do sort of like spot a well-guarded service entrance in the back, where you suspect that if you were to just like try to kick your way in, you might end up fighting less guards that way, but you would still need to sort of like, but it is defended, like there are people there. Yeah.
Prima, could you get access? Can you go in?
I would need a warrant, ma'am. I'd need a compelling reason.
Well, I appreciate your adherence to the law.
Right. If the law is not observed, then we've got nothing.
Sure. But yeah. So,
Cal?
Yes.
This is a ring Helena speaking.
Yes.
What happens if we be very good and walk away and leave with Prima, and then we try and find a way of coming back sneakily?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And what if you put on the gloves of Jeff and become Solvinus?
I was thinking this
which I'm sure you'd be great at.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too much of a stretch, honestly.
No, it's not. And try and go in that way.
I was thinking that myself, actually.
Great.
Yeah. So, I think, yeah, let's do that. So let's go with Prima back to the station.
Back to the guard post.
Yeah.
All right.
You have just been so helpful today. Thank you so much. I've just been distraught.
You've been right cooperative. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's us. We're usually very cooperative.
Yeah, just wanted to find the bird. Shame.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep.
Right. Okay, well,
But we'll have to just wait till Solvinus, our very good friend, comes back.
Sure thing. And look, again, if he says that you can enter the compound, that's his business.
Yes.
All right, now, well, you folks are off. Where should we leave a message that you're saying for your friend?
That's a great question. Do you know any good inns in town?
Yes?
Can I just leave him a note?
Sure. Of course. Yeah, if that works
Okay.
for you, that's fine by us.
Okay, great. Yeah. We'll just we'll tell him Helena, what should I put in the note?
Do you want me, Zombie Helena, to, as you call me, write the note? Is that what you want?
No.
Why not?
I think
You don't think my handwriting will be good?
Maybe actually. Why don't you practice? Why don't you
Okay.
see? Yeah.
Dear. Sorry, it's just taking a little while.
Yeah.
Take your time,
It's okay.
no rush.
It's okay. And while this is happening, Cal is talking to Helena in her head, going,
Okay.
What should we tell him? Where should he meet us?
I don't love that we're leaving him at all, but if we
I
are
don't
going to, I think
either.
at the very least we need to say, he needs to tell these people that we're his friends and that we haven't kidnapped him.
Yes.
And
Uh,
then where are we going to be in? Where are we going to be?
who knows? Yeah, who knows? Maybe they can just maybe zombie Helena should stay with him and I should go and I'll have you with me and we can gloves of Jeff our way out of this.
Yeah, I get it. Fewer suspicious people. Very bad if
Yeah.
we get into a fight, of course.
Yeah.
But, and obviously, Helena
But-
and Satus won't know where you are, but I guess.
Yeah, but
I
I'll come back here. So
If the worst comes to worst, Satus
I
could
think-
go to Maeve's, but hopefully
yes.
we will figure something
Actually,
out before that.
that's a good idea. Okay, so Cal is gonna say to zombie Helena, Actually, I was thinking.
I've got as far as Satus.
Nice.
Yes. Good. We'll keep working on that. But I was
Must
thinking.
she says
While
Why don't
she needs
you write the
practice,
note,
okay?
Cal?
She needs practice. She needs
I'm not
practice.
contesting
So
that,
what I
but does she need
T.
to practice
So what
right
we're
this
gonna do-
moment?
S.
what we're gonna do, okay? So I'm gonna go find us a place to stay.
Uh-huh.
You stay here with Satus
I
in
stay
case he
here?
wakes up. Yeah, you
Okay.
stay here, and I'll come back. And if I'm not back in 2 hours,
Okay.
let's meet at Maeve's.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
And which Maeve's would that be?
Oh,
She's,
it's a
she's
friend
like
of
a
ours.
little notebook out, right? And
Yeah.
the address
Yeah.
for your friend is
Oh, I don't remember the address. I just know where it is.
which part of the city?
It's the more
Like you
less
you,
fancy part of town.
Just for the
Yeah.
record, Cal
I can-
would
I can-
know the address of it, whether she
Okay,
wants to give
okay.
it or not, and like you can just tell me that you give the address.
Yeah, I'll give the address. And
All right, righto. Very good. Well then,
it's not a lie.
this sounds like a plan then.
Yes, and I'll be back.
Sure, we'll be here, keeping an eye on
Okay,
your
great.
friends.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
And I'll find us a place to stay.
Good.
Okay. So then I leave.
All right.
And
Well
I
done,
will.
Cal.
Thank you. And I will look for like a surreptitious place out of the way where I can maybe put on the gloves.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that, and I will become Solvinus.
All right. Very good.
All right, and I will head back to the Phoenix Roost.
Do you
As-
think he would take a different route? Is there a sort of more obvious route?
I don't know. I don't know what route he would take.
Okay, sure. Sorry.
But
You look great.
thank
So,
you.
there's
Thank you.
that.
I like this. I like this armor.
Roll me d20, Emma.
So, okay. God damn it. 4.
For goodness
Roll
sake.
me a 6, a d6.
A D6?
Yeah.
What's going
Roll
on?
me a d6.
1.
One.
Okay. As you round a corner, you encounter what I can only describe as a gaggle of about 6 teenage girls who, the moment they see you, lose every bit of their goddamn minds. They're screaming. They are squealing. They are making noises that only Volt could hear as they swarm you, telling you how much they love you, telling how amazing you
Okay,
are.
yes,
Will you
yes,
sign
yeah,
their
oh,
book? Will you do this? Will
yeah,
you do that?
definitely. I'll
Yeah,
sign.
you-
Yeah. Oh, my friend.
You know,
yeah,
like
it's all
you should come hang out. Like we're gonna go have like drinks over here.
Oh,
you know, please, can I have
so
a lock
nice
of your
of you.
hair? Can like you do this?
Nope.
Can you do that?
Actually, sure. Here you go.
Cal, do you think there's some sort of transport we can hire or something? Get you out of here.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna try to appease them and make my way through them as best I can.
Yeah, they are not really getting appeased. Like they are kind of like now like being like tugged in different directions.
Okay, my friends.
Oh my god, he
This is
said the
not
thing,
cool.
he said the thing.
This is not cool.
We love you, Solvinus.
Okay. Yeah, I love you too.
Will you marry me?
But no. But would you please? Listen, I'm spoken for. So.
What? Who is she? Let's kill her.
Oh. Even I'm
Hey,
interested,
hey.
Cal. Where's this going?
Hey, no, nobody's killing anybody. I need you to just back off, or we're gonna be in a sticky, less friendly situation. Okay?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. 19.
Okay. Yeah, like looking somewhat quelled. They take a tiny step backwards away from you.
Cool. Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Make sure to buy my upcoming book. And I will I'll see you later. Have a great evening. Bye.
We love you,
Let's
Solvinus!
Okay. Maybe I should be a little bit sneaky.
Yeah, we need to avoid the
At
Solvin
this
vamps.
point,
Yeah.
a small patrol of people headed by a different person than Prima comes around the corner.
Yeah.
And the lieutenant goes like, "Oh, sir, sorry, we just heard the disturbance and wanted to make sure that everything was all right."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, totally fine. I handled it. No problem. They were just a little overenthusiastic.
Okay,
But would you mind just walking me back to my villa?
we'd be honored.
Okay, great. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. So
Yeah.
how's your night?
Fine, sir. Honestly, we were
Oh, good.
disappointed to not be part of the detail at the palace.
Oh man,
but-
we missed you. We missed you
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Was it a good time?
Yeah, it would have. Oh, so fun. So
Right.
fun. Great time. Met some great people. Really, really good friends. Yeah.
Sure, I hope that this will not be grossly unprofessional, but I'd be kicking myself if I didn't ask. You wouldn't mind signing my dagger, would you? It would mean so much.
Oh, no problem. Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it.
Sure, that's amazing. Thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Happy to do it for a a civil servant such as yourself.
Thank you. That's right kind of you. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Roll me a quick performance check on that signature, Emma.
Okay.
Maybe distract him with a boring story.
Performance. 9.
And now an insight check.
Oh dear. 14.
As you hand the dagger back to the man, you see a flicker of as he looks at the
Yeah.
signature on the dagger. And then he sheathes
Okay.
it and sort of goes, right this way, sir.
Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. Sorry, I've had a lot of wine today.
Sure.
The Calmotrian custom of never turning down a glass
It's
of
one of
wine.
our proudest traditions.
My motor skills are not what they've been. But I appreciate you, and let's get us home. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, sir. Right this way.
Cool.
All right. A few minutes later, you are back at the entrance to the Phoenix Roost.
Yeah.
And the gate agent will go, welcome home, sir.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Oh, how's your night been?
Eventful. We've had quite a few people trying to access the villa.
Oh, I bet. And hey, that reminds me. Can I add a few people to the list?
The man whose dagger you signed sort of goes, Haid, before you do that, Haid, do me a favor and just run a 4392 on this one, just to be on the safe side.
What's a 4392?
And the
That sounds-
gate agent will sort of go like, purely bit of procedure, ma'am. Don't worry, miss. Purely no. They would not say that. They would say purely a form of procedure, sir. Just a moment. And they would.
Okay, but I'm really tired, so
It'll just
can I
take
just
a moment,
Good.
and they will pull
Well,
out
you-
a set
you-
of blue spectacles and slip them on, and go, sir, can I ask a question?
Yeah, but
You
like,
appear to be a small tiefling
what-
woman instead of a full-grown, blonde-haired man.
have you been drinking wine? Cause that
He will pass the
does not sound
spectacles to
like
the
me.
person next to him, and the guard will also put them on and go, Yep, small tiefling woman. That's about right. Pass them on to the next person. And
I think there's something wrong with those glasses.
the man whose dagger you signed will go, tell you what. Why don't we take you back to the entrance to the district? You can go wherever you go, and we'll pretend that this whole thing just like didn't happen. Or do you want to make a whole thing of it?
Helena,
I got nothing. You can either throw up on his shoes, run and try to see how far you get, but I think all things considered,
it's not.
probably not
I don't
gonna be
think
that
I'm gonna
far.
get. I don't think I'm gonna get that far. Okay, all right. It's not what it looks like.
My friends!
I promise.
It's okay! And you
Wow.
see the approaching figure of Solvinus, escorted by 3 guards, one arm around the waist of a beautiful red-headed woman, the other arm around the shoulders of a broad-chested man with a V-neck that goes all the way down to his belly button.
Sounds
And
about
as
right.
he walks up, he goes, if I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, this is my good friend Calistoga Vance, playing one of her hilarious Vance pranks on me.
You got it, buddy. And I'll take off the
Yeah,
gloves and
that's
just,
her, all right.
Got you.
Yeah, why don't you give me some of that?
Yeah.
Boom, pow.
Boom. Pow.
Guys, this woman is not on the list. This woman is the list. Full access.
right.
That's all right, guys. She can come on in. In fact, Cal, we should finish our stories. So,
we definitely should.
tell you what, why don't you go get your other 2 friends? Get that Helena, get that Satus, and then bring him back here, and we'll talk. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome, bro.
Awesome.
All right.
Righteous.
Okay. Righteous.
All right, well,
I like you. All right.
I'll see
I'll
you-
see you back here in just a few.
how about like in an hour, you know?
Like an
Yeah,
hour?
like an hour.
You need. Okay, I'm not gonna ask what you need that time
Don't
for.
worry about
so,
it. I gotta tell some stories to my 2 friends here, if you know what I mean. Wink.
Sure. Yep. I do. I think I know. And in her head, Cal goes to Helena. You. And cool. So I'll be back in an hour, and you'll let me in.
Yeah. Guys, she can come, she can go, she can do whatever she wants.
Thank you. Oh, you're such a good friend.
For sure. All right. Catch you on the flip side.
All right. Okay. See you
See you soon, my friend.
All right. Have fun.
Bye, weirdo.
And he and this beautiful woman and this handsome man will disappear into the gates of the villa.
You know what? Good for him, honestly.
Oh, yeah, no, that, fine. Just the
yeah.
rest of it.
Yeah.
We are judging everything except the bisexuality of this man
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
way
yeah,
he expresses
yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. He's an icon. So, let's go get Satus
The
and
door
Helena.
will pop open, and Solvinus will step out and go, Cal, I just remembered this. But, like, you know, they might have some trouble with the whole, you know, somebody carrying a body through the streets. If they give you any guff, here, give them this writ. I think that it should explain everything to their satisfaction.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Here for you.
Yeah. So, yeah, appreciate
Except not for the
you.
next hour or so. I gotta be here for someone else.
No. Got it. You are a man of generous,
Manliness. Yes.
yeah, there you go. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Slam shuts again.
Solved all our problems. What does the writ say?
I'll open it.
Yeah, no, like, it sort of says, like, you know, I, Solvinus, vouch for these people.
Very nice.
Like one of them has kind of a like condition which I observed earlier today that causes him to be unconscious. The two people that are identified by the names of Cal Stogavance and Helena Hailstorm, there follows a like loose description of you, Cal, that is pretty accurate. Are known to be associates that are caring for this man in transporting him around the city. They are actively helping with his condition. They are not doing anything that would harm this man. Undersigned Solvinus in a like notoriously flowery signature that you're like, I see why the thing that I did flagged as not this ostentatious masterpiece of signatureness.
Totally. Okay, let's go get him.
Okay.
All right. So we'll head back to the guardhouse, and I'll say, hey, Prima, so guess who I ran into on my way?
The king of old Veldria.
No, but close. Solvinus.
Oh.
And he said to give you this.
Let me take a look then. Well, that sure clears things up. Look, no hard feelings, I hope, but you understand why.
No, I understand the optics of it are
sure.
a little suspicious.
All right, well,
but
would you like help transporting your friends, or do you want to just handle that yourselves?
I mean, how long has it been?
Since you came back to the guardhouse?
Yeah, like since we left Solvinus.
Maybe like 25 minutes.
Maybe like 25 minutes? Okay.
Like it's a little bit of a hike.
Yeah, okay. So, we need to waste another, 10 or so minutes before we head back.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, Helena, would you like some help carrying Satus?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, maybe in about 10 minutes we can head up there.
Sure. That seems fine by us.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much for your help.
My pleasure. Thank you for a more interesting evening than I expected, I suppose.
It has been, hasn't it?
Honestly, I mostly expected to spend the night chasing away this pack of teenagers that keeps sneaking into the district to try to get Solvinus to give them the time of day. Right, dangerous they are.
I think I ran into them. Yeah, they're kind of scary, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty ferocious foe.
Like piranhas.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, I mean, not that they were interested in me. Why would they be?
Fair? Question mark?
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Cool. Well, let's gather our things.
All right.
Okay.
You gather your things, you gather your Helenas, you gather your Satus.
Sorry.
And you make your way back up to the Phoenix Roost, and I think that's probably a good time for us to take another quick break.
Sounds great.
Nice.
So we'll be back in another 5 minutes or so.
Sounds great.